Hello everyone, I'm Psychotic, and that's also my screen name. We are here with our Episode 1 for our Sengoku Dynasty Let's Play. The game just released today, so we're getting in on the cutting edge. I did change a couple of settings, some because my PC is not the strongest, oops, and some just because it's a good idea in survival games. I did turn down the anti-aliasing because my PC is basically a potato. Foliage I set to low. While that will help the PC, the reason for that is actually in most survival games you have plants that are hard to see if you have the foliage set to normal, so I almost always lower those. And I set shadows to low. But I left our video effects and whatnot where they are. We may have to tweak these, I'm not entirely sure how it's going to go. Now I did, because we had some problems with Medieval Dynasty and copyright claims based on music, so I tried to turn the music volume all the way down, but as I'm sure you can hear, for some reason the menu does not care. But either way, let's go ahead and get this guy started. So we're going into this brand new game. It took every ounce of my willpower not to fire this up just to get a feel for the beginning of the game before we started streaming, but I didn't. But we are going to make some assumptions. We're going to assume that it's fairly like Medieval Dynasty. Oh, here we go.
それから故郷の村を離れ、一月。
It's kind of cool that they left it in Japanese.
道なき道を歩き続けた。時には盗賊に出くわし、ある者は病を患った。行く先々で見る光景が戦の恐ろしさを物語っていた。夜になると収穫できなかった畑のことを思い出す。それに家族のこと、子供たちや村に住む人々のこと。 置き去りにしてきたご先祖様や村の神様には許しを請うばかり。ただ願うはあの伝説の平民の持ちたる国でまた家を建てて平和に暮らすこと。漁師たちに手を貸してもらえた。船は最後の目的地へ向かう準備ができている。大海原が旅立ちを待ち受ける。とにかく 無事にたどり着くことを祈ろう。
There is nothing like the feeling of launching a new game, though. That is just so exciting. Oh my. It is not the same button to get out of third person as it is in Medieval Dynasty. So let's go to Settings and Controls. And it looks like being in the escape menu doesn't freeze time like it does in Medieval Dynasty either. That's important to note. Is there a first person? V. There we go. Whoa. Okay, Q is still the handcraft menu. Okay, I may have to fix this. Get more food by hunting animals like hares, boars, deer. Yeah. Look for animals in the wilderness. Approach them carefully. Crouching helps you get closer. Basic wooden spear can be thrown. Keep some spares in inventory. Fair enough. We're going to change because I had initially upped my mouse sensitivity because most games do not leave it where I like it. And I feel like it might actually be a little too much for this. There we go. It's a free torch. Plank. Oh, there's different types of planks. That said conifer. That's exciting. Stones, okay. Yep. Firewood, never a bad thing to have. Let's take a couple of extra rocks, so I'm sure we're going to need them. Okay, this seems like an excessive amount of rocks. Okay, there's our inventory. Yep, I know what an inventory is, thank you. Dynasty. Managing your dynasty is the best way to achieve prosperity. It allows you to automate some of your production, make your own life easier, but to become a great leader, you need people to lead. Look for refugees, make them join your dynasty by assisting them by assigning them a bed in one of your houses that you will then be able to assign them a job like item production or special project construction. To produce items, a villager needs access to dynasty storage buildings, raw materials, and optionally a tool. Excellent. So village, population, all that should be 0. That one's just me. I was hoping that this would show our possible crafting options, but I guess not. So straw comes from grass. Wooden yari is a spear. Adze for clearing and cutting logs into planks. Stone axe for chopping. Okay, so you actually do need an adze as well as an axe. Good to know. And a wooden hammer. Alright. So we're gonna need more of these. And we're moving slow? No, we're not quite slowed yet. Okay, so find other survivors. We know there's rocks here, we can always come back. That doesn't mean I'm not going to pillage everything that I find along the way. Okay, there's like a weird drift when you try to turn while sprinting. You have an almost momentum-based movement. Just as a heads up. So sprinting everywhere is not necessarily a good option. It's almost like drifting. Well, is that a person? I'm gonna say that's a person. Oh, hey, grass! Okay, we can't get away with the holding down E permanently like we do in Medieval Dynasty. You do have to hit E on each individual item. You have to hold E to harvest these, but you can't just hold E while you look at each of them. You have to actually hit E again for each one. What's shaking, Bacon? It's you! Echo, you're alive! Oh, cool! It leaves a history. That's nice. Yes, when the ship went down... Oh, gods, don't move, you're hurt. Be alright, I'm just cold. Stay here, I'll find a way to help. A campfire, I'm assuming. Yep. And a tent. I'll need tools to set it up. I'll be back in a moment. You want me to gather 3 more stones? I already gathered stones. Nope, nope, wants me to gather sticks. Hand axe. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this in 3. Oh, you can't just click on it and hit the button. You have to actually put it somewhere. Equip? Oh, it goes straight to... I see. So we're going to put this in 1. The torch, I guess, we'll put in 5. I often use 5 for torches. It's either torches or healing items when I play games. Yeah, okay, yep, trees. Oh my! Okay. Very little warning. Use a shovel to get a log or axe to get sticks. Uh, 3 days later. Ooh, a lot more logs. I'm liking that. Are you sticks then? Sticks and firewood. Okay, so firewood is its own thing. Hammers! Okay, so let's go ahead and equip our hammer. You know what? We're going to put our hammer in 5, and we're going to move our torch to 7? We'll move it to 9. I don't often use torches in games like this anyway. Okay, what am I building? Build a campfire. So let's go to our hammer. And we're going to right click and go to basic structures? Campfire. Basic structures. Okay, so very, very similar to Dynasty. Need more sticks though. Good thing there's a shit ton right here. Oh. And a tent. I'm hoping that that's not going to make this a permanent place, because I really don't want to live here. Campfire with cooking pot, which requires a cooking pot. Okay, so looks like a small temporary container can be made with straw. And we should be able to make straw. Okay, so we can place this even before we have the parts, similar to Medieval Dynasty as well. Rotate. We can only rotate in one direction. That is annoying. But we will make do. Okay, we need more sticks. I feel like sticks are going to be the bane of our existence in the early game. There you go, Akko. Now you're not going to die, buddy. Oh! Lignin berries. Bamboo bottle. Excellent. I'm trying to talk to Akko. Why will it not let me? Are you feeling better now? Yes, thank you. I'm going to be alright. I have some fresh fish here. Let me cook it for us. Excellent. Well, what do we do now? Oh, we had supplies on the ship. Here we have nothing. When do we move on? We don't move on. We can't spend our whole lives running away. Look around. There's fertile land, tall trees, fresh water. Is there? All I've seen is the shore. How do I know that? I didn't see any soldiers guarding them from ordinary folk. I believed in the legend of the Peasant Kingdom, and I don't intend to stop now. Okay, so we're going to found the Peasant Kingdom. Alright. You've just increased your dynasty's legend level. It's a measure of your dynasty's prestige and respect in Nata Valley. Level it up by completing the most important quests and constructing special projects you encounter in the world. Dynasty legend is the limit of villagers you can manage at the same time. There's also a lot of technologies and recipes that are unlocked the higher your level goes. So it's essential for progression. Excellent. So I'm guessing that this is going to go off of a squares as opposed to weight for inventory. I have no idea if that's true or not. That's just an assumption based on what we see there. So let's see what this gentleman has to say about things. Let's keep a knife out just in case. We don't know who's friendly and who's not. Oh. Oh, well that is a disappointing amount of stone. One apiece. Okay, there was 3 at the end. That's not as bad. What's that? Nothing I can interact with, huh? Alright, where'd dude go? So is this considered a village? Yo! Fisherman. Is this the Peasant Kingdom? Are they really calling us that? So it's not? It sure is now! I like the sound of it. The Peasant Kingdom. And I think we deserve it. I haven't heard of any other province that would shake off the lords. Cool. What's your name? Oh, Taro. I thought it said tofu there for a minute. I was like, well, that's weird. So is this considered theft? Oil. Fishing net. And some fish meal. So let's, and of course he's going to look at us. So let's create a new save, and we're going to call this Season 1. Excellent. And we are going to attempt to steal from him. Take. He does not seem to care. Okay. What are those? Sake. Well, we've got the important bits. We've got the booze and the fishing net. What else do we need? Well, that's broken down as shit, isn't it? Oh, it's burned. Were they attacked? Hey, free charcoal. Scavenger, eh? My friend and I almost died in a shipwreck. You have to help us settle here. What are these ruins? Ruins? They used to be my home. Well, aren't I an asshole? Then Injiro, my neighbor, started the rebellion. An alliance was formed between the villagers of the valley against the lord ruling us. Oh. Why do you come here? Let's settle here. Ah, right, that was you. I saw how you cared for your friend. It's really touching, I must say. I may have misjudged you at first glance. I'd be glad to welcome you here if it was up to me, but it's not. New settlers need permission from a village council. There's a council in charge of the ruins? Of course not. But the village is formally still here. I guess so, but, you know, you might be onto something. The village is formally still here. But there's no council to keep us out. I mean, you're walking a fine line here, but I guess no harm will come to you from the rest of the valley. The abbot and the temple could have some objections, but, you know, your plan is so wild it could just work. Good, where do I start? Well, the bell tower's in ruins, and it's the heart of any village. Without it, it's just a piece of burnt-out land. So can I rebuild it? That could be difficult, but lucky for you, I found the old bell in the ruins. I meant to sell it, but it isn't too heavy to carry. But it's too heavy to carry. I guess I can give it to you, but first I need to see that you can actually manage all the woodwork. Okay. Sweet. I would really like to see if we can't find where the first bell tower was. There's a lot of grass around here. That's fantastic. Ooh, pretty cherry blossom trees there in the background. Welcome. Is that a gallows over there? Yes, the price of our freedom. The alliance against a name I can't pronounce died here. I saw it with my own eyes. I'll never forget it. Cool. Did they change people's lives for the better? I'm not sure. We have a new set of problems now. See that man there? He's one of the bandits who set up camp further along the coast. Oh, great. So the guy that told me to talk to the village elders was a bandit. Was Injiro a bandit? No, he used his head before he drew a sword. He knew how to make a lot of people how to talk to a lot of people. Robbing innocent merchants, blocking trade routes, and looting warehouses surely wasn't part of his legacy. What did he fight for? For community. He wanted people to work together despite our differences. But instead of everyone pulling their own strings, and the valley falls into disrepair. Not what you want from the legendary peasant kingdom, huh? I'm sorry. One thing's for sure, we could really use someone like Injiro right now. I've got to go. Bye. You there. Are you the bandit? You are a bandit. Good day. Is that a gallows behind you? Yes, of course. Did you come to pay your respects? Not sure who was hanged here. Oh, you must be a visitor from far away. Welcome. This is the exact place where the famous Injiro drew his last breath by the orders of the accursed Shibayama? Shibayama was a Shugodai. He administered these lands for the Lord. Cool. But then the war between clans broke out. He took advantage of the turmoil and grabbed power for himself. I'm going to talk to you later, mate. I'm still looking for... Alright, well, if the... Oh! Dude was standing right next to it the whole bloody time. I feel like a dope now. Okay. So let's put up a new one in its place. So we want village structures, and we want... Ooh, spiritual. Shed, guard tower, bell tower. That's what we want. Okay. And we're going to have to turn this. So Y to switch rotation mode. Okay, so that does it by increments as opposed to all at once. Now it was pointed this way. So let's see if we can't get it how it was. My honor prevents me from attacking the defenseless. I was trying to build a building, man. Okay, so 2 logs. Hey, this building's still a thing. Hello. Do you have anything I can steal? Of course not. That'd be too easy. Oh, you're an elder. Can I stab you and take your stuff? Oh, cool. We have an aim line. We can see drop in this game. That's fantastic. I go from contemplating murder to being distracted by the fact that we have a drop line. Yo! I have all the materials for the bell tower. Excellent. Flanks look a bit rough, but you can do better with primitive tools. Oh! Unique alarm bell item. They're very important structures. A radius around them designates your village. So it's basically a village center. Build bell towers away from bandits and neutral villages close to any resource mother loads. You can also use that structure to fast travel between towers you have built or... Oh, excellent! And you can use it to progress the game by ending the current season and starting the next one. That is fantastic. I am on board with that. New village has been founded. Player Village 1. How do I change its name? Probably through the Dynasty? Yeah? That would make sense, wouldn't it? Village. Player Village 1. Let's call this... Shoreville? Cool. We can always change its name later. I would like to make a bedroll. I have no earthly clue how to do that. 5. Let's see. Under basic structures, is there a bedroll? Hair box trap, wooden torch. Ooh. It's gotta be better than a tent. We don't have a cook pot, so we can't do that. Could do a campfire if we got one more rock. Defensive structures. Okay, so it looks like things that we build outside of our quote-unquote village are removed on season change, I'm guessing. Okay, so it's not there. Village structures? Guard tower, bell tower. Allows creation of new villages, must be placed away from an existing village. All village structures can be built only nearby the bell tower. It serves as a fast travel point as well. Okay, guard tower. Provides some overview from above the surrounding area, helps look for trouble and makes your village more intimidating. Training pells. A stand that can support bamboo or tatami wraps that serve as a target for sword swing training. Farming, fair enough. Wells. Can I build a well? I can build a small well. That's probably not a bad idea. We need more rocks. I wouldn't mind having a small well, though. We should probably keep it near the mouth of the village, yeah? Does that seem reasonable? So it looks like 4 presses of the turn once you're in that mode will turn it a quarter of the way. So that'll help you to keep things lined up straight, I guess. So turning something completely halfway around, well, not completely around, but halfway around 90 degrees, or not 90, 180 degrees takes 8 button presses. Workstations like Tatara furnaces or tanning stations automatically produce various unique items like steel or leather over a longer time. Just deliver the necessary resources and be patient. Visit your workstation again to collect the finished product. Note that you can use workstations independently of your villagers. If the season changes during the production process, it will continue into the next season. So, whoop, I don't want to move it. I want to use it. Okay, so we need buckets in order to retrieve water. Oh, drop the bucket? Nope. Want to retrieve water, please? No? Alright. The tower has been rebuilt. Well done. The bell will ring just like in the old days. It's time to build a house. After all this time I spent escaping. After seeing my own house burned down by the Lord's warriors, I just wonder what it will feel like. Your house burned, I can relate. I have the same memories, and I kept returning to them for too long. Building anew is more important than clinging to the old. If you need some material, feel free to take apart the ruins here. Oh, I will, sir. I will. So we can now build houses, I'm guessing? So let's see about village structures. Shed. Allows you to build personal or dynasty storage furniture for quick access. Okay, that's cool. Village light structures. Excellent. Oh, okay. Well, that takes iron ore, though. That takes chiseled stone. Oh, my God. Unpolished stone lantern. Stone lantern. Small, don't know what that word is. Very large lampstand. Any plank. Can host various paper lamps or lampoons and light up the village on the outside. Okay, so looks like we're not making any of that anytime soon. Trade village structures. Beggars' huts. Mobile housing for hermits. Has a chance of hosting a wandering beggar each season. So that's fun and exciting. Small architecture. Small outdoor structures make your village look more lively and busy. Okay, so it's just pretty stuff. Okay, basic structures? I don't want a tent. I want an actual house, please. Furniture, decorations, buildings, storage, housing. Small house. Yep. The construction process is divided into stages. Each stage must be complete before the next one. You can also modify certain building parts at any time, changing their type or material. Most buildings require you to furnish them before construction is complete. Okay. So the big question here is this a house? If so, which way was the door? Looks like this way was the door. So let's go ahead and tear this down. And then we will put our house here. So buildings, houses, small house, facing south. It was right up against these bushes. Okay. Oh, need more logs. That's not going to give us logs. Okay, so I can turn it deciduous, I can turn it premium conifer, or regular conifer. So it doesn't look like I can actually... Okay, and then I can change what it actually is. There we go. Oh, wow. Okay, I really like how they did lighting in this game. This is way better than torches in most games. This is actually usable. Wow. Okay, I'm very happy with that. Oh. Alright, roof time. Really? They want rocks? Not that I saw, Stesso. I'm not seeing a skill tree. Oh, perks. There we go. We found it. So do I have any points? Dignitary. Oh, this is way of the leader. Buy prices are 5% better. You're something of a vendor yourself. By haggling and touting your goods, you can get better prices when selling. So prices for all items that you sell are 10% higher. Prices lowered by 5%, and then this your initial relation with people is now at least neutral instead of suspicious. Craftsman. All recipe crafting time minus 15%. Allowing you to cut down any tree with fewer swings. Fantastic. Tool usage, stamina cost. Excellent. Oh, okay. So here's our XP bar. I don't know that we've actually leveled anything yet. Warrior, fur hunter. When skinning a dead animal, you extract more fur. Cool. Monk. Oh, so you discover shrines. Okay, that's cool. So, it says E to unlock perk, but I'm worried. No, I had one to spend. Yep. So there we go. All of our crafting time is reduced by 15%. Now, does this get bigger at some point? I'm hoping so. So we've got one here as well. Perks to unlock one. See, it says perks to unlock, and then I see that one is locked, so I assumed that we didn't have any skill points. So let's actually... I would much rather have sell my stuff for 10% more, as opposed to buying stuff for cheaper. Okay. Oh, cool. The house was all one thing. Okay, some sleeping mats, and we do have some straw. Not enough, but we have some. But I think we picked some grass, so let's go ahead and make... Whoops. F instead of R. I don't know why that keeps happening. Alright, so let's see... There's that. You need one... Oh, need more stones. Alright. God, that drift when you're sprinting is kind of awkward. Like if I do an abrupt turn, you see how it kind of shifts sideways before it actually goes? Yeah, I agree. Very Jumanji-like vibes with the sounds from the crafting menu. So there's only one bed in here. I'm hoping to use this fire to cook our meat. Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. Well, we can move it. So we can put it back in the corner. Can we move you? Yeah. So that's a sleeping mat. Oh, and we can make beds later, once they're unlocked. Okay, so how do I make another sleeping mat? Decorations? Oh! Short. Why is a short bow under decoration? Oh, because it's a short bow decoration. It requires a short bow to put it on the weapon rack. Hey, we can get swords this game, though. Okay, so even if it wasn't here, it's not going to help, because this is all actual decorations. So, furniture? Storage? Building furniture. Production building furniture. House furniture. Beds! Excellent. So if we had a cooking pot, we could use that. What's this? Bamboo stalk stand. Okay. Floor lamp. That's neat. Different type of floor lamp. And a third type of floor lamp. Because how many damn floor lamps do you need? Containers. Okay, one of those wouldn't be bad. Just some personal storage. I would really like to put in a second bed, though. Why is that not... Okay, so it looks like the curl is the head. Why can I... Oh, furniture... Okay. You can only have one bed in these houses, it says. It won't let me place another one. So... Furniture... House furniture. Let's put up a storage at least. Just so we can get rid of some of the heavier stuff. I totally forgot to cook our meat. Okay, so we can cook that. We can cook this. We can cook the eggs. Okay. So let's cook max eggs. Okay, that's quick at least. Alright. So now we should be able... Okay, so that says 10 now. So if we eat one of those... 2, 3, 4, 5. That's half a bar. Okay. And then that's 16. So let's see. Meat at default is 14. So let's get us some sticks and see what that changes to. So default meat is 14. If we do some cooked meat, what do we get? Now it says 20. Okay. So I'm betting that is actually what we were looking at then. There we go. Nope. So if we open this, we can put some of our junk in here. The planks will probably be important, and the straw I bet we'll need. So we'll keep a hold of this stuff, because I don't think we're done building yet. I think we're still in tutorial land. Yes. I have built the house. That's impressive. Congratulations. Maybe you should expand. Build a foraging or woodcutting hut. I can show you how to do it. Okay. But overall, time to settle down, huh? Nope, this is just the beginning. I want to build a place for everyone. Everyone? My family, friends, neighbors, everyone back home, other wanderers like me. Wait, that might be going too far. The people here are afraid and mistrustful. They'll never accept a whole flock of vagrants settling here. I convinced you. Do you think I can convince them as well? Won't be as easy with the others. If I were you, I'd slow down and not scare everyone with that little vision of yours. People have to get to know you first. The best way to make introductions is to offer to help. The first person I need to help is Akko. I can finally offer her a place to live. Cool. But go on. Who should I talk to? The Impure. A warrior, a priestess, and the Impure. What's the Impure? Talk to Matsumura, an Impure, and find a way to help him. There's a proud ETA, an Impure from Segi. As all the Impure, he lives between the earthly world and the divine realm. If he's impure, why does he live... Okay. I figured impure was like untouchable, but I think that's something different. I'm not nearly as up to date with Japanese culture as I am other things. Well, I guess this wouldn't be up to date, but you know, it wasn't one of my areas of interest, so I haven't learned as much about it as I have other countries. He does things that are spiritually polluted, like burying the dead or disposing of... Oh, so he is basically an untouchable. Only those living close to the spirit can do these things. I think he's carrying an especially big burden right now. Tell me about the warrior. He's a bit, well, fancies himself a protector of the people. What's wrong with that? He put on an air of a warrior, but he has no lineage to speak of. He's more one of us. Well respected by some, hated by others. What about the priestess? She's a Miko, whatever that is. A priestess in charge of local shrines. She's a gentle woman, worried that all the kami, the divine spirits, turned away from us, or actually that we have turned away from them. Talk to her, maybe you can console her. Sweet. You will not be alone in your efforts to rebuild Nada Valley, to recruit any refugee. You need to ask them if they are willing to join you. Your friend Akko is no exception. If they agree, you need to prepare a spare bed for them. Open the Dynasty menu, go to the Population tab, and look for people with the refugee tag. Assigning them beds will make them villagers, and your new responsibility. To find more refugees and bells to build more villages, continue the main story until you meet the local abbot. I think rebuilding one village is enough for now, thank you. But I... Well, let's test it. Okay, so trees falling on you doesn't hurt. Good to know. Because I just ran under that log to try to see. And it did not hurt, so... Well, hey, I figure it's good to learn early, right? As opposed to almost dying when you're in the middle of something. Alright, so we'll finish this house off, and then we'll go talk to Akko and get her to come join the village. So is there a way to assign that other house to me? How am I homeless? How do I claim that house? This was... Whoop. Well, apparently we're sleeping now. And it's nighttime. So am I still homeless? It says I'm homeless. Oh. Well, I'm really hoping that this was the first one. I'm not assigning myself a job. So does that make this my house? I hope so, because all my stuff's here. Oh, we could have her cook! At a sunken hearth. You've opened the workplace pop-up, which allows you to manage workers, a recipe that they produce each season, and which tools they use. Workers are all members of your dynasty who have a bed assigned. Choose a recipe you would like them to produce, make sure you have built all the required storages in their village, and that the necessary resources and tools are available before you increase production. Note that resources or tools are reserved for production and will disappear from dynasty. Okay, that's fine. So, cooked gobo is one. And then cooked egg is one. And then cooked meat is one. And hopefully cooked fish eventually. But for now, we're just going to leave it as it is. Oh, there we go. Okay. My back's still bothering me, sorry. So we need to make a food storage in order to get her to actually cook for us. And we have some stuff that we could move into food storage as well. This is going to be kind of a pain in the ass. Now, one of the upsides to this over Medieval that I have noticed is you can move your buildings. So you don't necessarily have to tear the whole damn thing down and rebuild it to put it in a different spot. And that is a big bonus. Okay, so we can put these in there, I guess. And have her cook them. So we've got 52 of them berries. So let's have her manage job. So we want her to do some stuff with the berries. No? Apparently not. With the gobo? I don't have any gobo in storage. But we have gobo on us, so let's move that. And see if we go into Dynasty now in population. Can we get you to cook gobo? Yes. Yes, we can. Okay. So there actually has to be some in there for them to do anything with it. That's fine. So okay, so if we drop all of these in a stack, we should be able to get multiple. Yeah! That worked really well. That is a problem. We need bamboo, and I have yet to see any. So let's go ahead and save our game and see about that deer. Because I feel like food is more important than bamboo at the moment. Kami shrines and blessings. Spirituality is a big part of life in the valley. Follow Torii gates and find Shinto shrines of various kamis. They can provide temporary boost to you called a blessing. Blessings require an offering, an item related to the specific kami. Place your offering at the shrine altar, and in exchange you will gain some way of monk experience points, and for 5 minutes you can enjoy an increased sprint speed, for example. The more shrines of the same kami you discover, the more effective the blessing will become. Excellent. Now, assume that I am a dumb American and don't know what I need to place at the shrine. Okay. Jizo? That's cool. Can you tell me anything useful, or no? Yellow chrysanthemum required to make an offering. Thank you for treating me like a dumb American. That is actually useful to me. So we need a yellow chrysanthemum. Oh, so that's what the cut stone looks like. Oh, that must be a grave. Can I knock it over? No? Can I harvest it? No. I've lost interest. Oh, there's the priestess. Hello. Oh, you can't hit numbers in this like you could in Dynasty. I'm the shrine priestess. I worship Inari, the goddess of prosperity and a bountiful harvest. I was shipwrecked here. I know. I've heard about you from the other heard about you and the other survivors. You mean the other survivor? 'Twasn't plural. I hope to find what you're looking for. We're looking for a new life in the Peasant Kingdom. Yes, we are going through hard times. The more reason to pray to the goddess. I've heard you need assistance. The shrine is empty. Nobody visits anymore. With the famine, people feel the goddess Inari has left them. The shrine is empty. Nobody visits anymore. Oh, I just read that. Inari sends foxes to protect the crops and also eat the chickens. But what can foxes do when the humans burn their fields? I can make an offering to the goddess. Perhaps others will follow. Find an egg and cook it over a campfire. The times are tough, so this will do for now. I saw a crow's nest right on top of the rocks you passed on your way for... Oh, no! No! Is that the crow's nest that I raided and then cooked the eggs and ate them? Because if it is, we're kind of in trouble. Hey, is this bamboo? It is! This was what we needed to finish the roof! I feel like I already ate the offering. I'm worried that we won't be able to get it anymore. At least we found bamboo. She had cooked eggs in here already. Oh, it won't let me take them, though. Will it? Oh, now it will. Yeah. So she had cooked eggs in here that we could have just taken that and put it in the shrine. Hey, lady. Oh, what are these? They are just pretty. There's a shit ton of bamboo up here, too. Okay. Yeah, that's cool. It's Inari. How do I hold E to skip? There we go. Cool. So have we gotten any points out of that yet? Okay, so both Inari and Jizo increase sprinting speed by 10%. So that's cool. So for the next 5 minutes, apparently, our sprinting speed is increased by... I don't know. It does seem to be working. I really want to add the chrysanthemum to that. Ooh! To the other one, though. Now that we can. Alright. So, animal life seems to be really sparse around the starting area. I'm seeing almost nothing for animals. We saw that one buck, and he ran off, and we haven't seen another deer at all. And then we've seen 2 foxes, and that's all that we've seen. And we've been tooling around for like 3 game days. Granted, we weren't actively hunting for all 3 of them, but we were around and about. So I feel like meat, maybe a hunting shed is going to be more necessary in this than it was in Medieval. Because we're not up to our eyeballs in meat the way that we were in Medieval. Oh. Okay. So let's see if we can get a headshot on this guy. Not from this angle. At least not well. Okay, that was a headshot, though. Ow! Wow! Okay, so let's load game and try that again. My first couple of thrusts at him were hitting my spear that was stuck in his forehead. So that wasn't helping. What's going on? Did we just crash? Oh boy. So escape's not doing anything, B's not doing anything, and clicking on stuff isn't doing anything. And it does say always reboot the app before loading a game after exiting one, so I'm wondering if we... I think we borked it. Yeah, I think we borked it. So let's, oh my. It won't... Oh, there it goes. It wasn't even letting me close it there for a minute. Okay, yep. I'm aware. Just go ahead and stop. We're gonna bring it right back up, guys. It's not gonna be but a second. If it'll let me. Jesus. There we go. So we're gonna head... We're not going to engage the piggy. I don't think we are prepared to handle piggies yet. It's the first time he took 2 spears to the head and multiple stabs to the body. Yeah, see, the clothing's different. I don't know what's up with that. I don't want to tangle with him. I really don't. So we were headed straight south. Okay, you cannot fall very far without taking fall damage. Just as a heads up. I just, Oh! Of course! I finally find a buck and I scared him. So the iron is probably going to help with the, pigs, I'm assuming. I need you to stop running from me, buddy. Ah. Whoop. Oh. Well, that one hurt. There's like this weird drift when you try to turn while sprinting. I really don't like it. Crap, I have no idea which way he went. And he took my spear with him. I think that one may have gotten away. And who are you and why are you inside my building? You're the impure guy. So you just show up and hang out? Okay. The mines, okay. Wow. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff here. So Toshichi said you might need some help. Well, you're too late. He's drawing his last breaths in Taro's cabin. He's beyond help. So shouldn't you be inside helping him? No use now. Just have to wait. When he's ready, I'll drag him out into the sunlight. I came here from Segi to perform the sacred duty. What's his story? He refused to leave Sosogi when his house burned down. Taro offered to take him in, and Hikobe's family moved to Aratani. They're running out of food there, but they still kept bringing him rice. He never wanted to be a burden, so he went into the forest and gathered some mushrooms. What was he thinking, trying unknown mushrooms? He's either going to have a good time or a bad time. Like, there's no real in-between with random mushrooms in the forest. Unknown? Not really. I think he did himself in on purpose. I swear he was relieved to see me. He knew that Minnie was dying. One less mouth to feed for the family. Food's scarce around here. Like I told you, he never wanted to be a burden. So there's really nothing we can do? Mata would probably say otherwise. She's the local herbalist. I don't really trust her. She likes to play with herbs and mushrooms a little bit too much. You never know what will happen if you drink her concoctions. Some of them can be helpful. I'll give her that. I'll talk to her. It never hurts to try. Oh, sometimes it really does. Okay, fair enough. Okay, now that we have bamboo... So, let's see what we can do for other buildings. Oh, or not. It is actually quite a bit later than I thought it was. I was very distracted by the new game. So, we're gonna go ahead and stop here for the night, guys. We will totally pick this back up tomorrow, though. I am having a good time. It is a lot of fun. But it is late, and I have to get up early. So... if you guys have learned anything useful, if you've had a good time, please don't be afraid to drop a like. If you're feeling friendly, maybe go ahead and subscribe. But either way, have a fantastic rest of your night, and we will catch you next time.